Good morning, Plus-Siders. It is Wednesday, and it's actually Sophia's first day of summer vacation. Good morning, little girl.
Good morning.
Just having a little bit of cereal, got her dressed and ready. I just gotta fix her hair. I'm gonna shower, and we're actually gonna do something fun today. I got my Dremel tool up here. I'm gonna make a really cool homemade, like a fidget toy. Not a fidget spinner, just a toy where you fidget with a bunch of things. So I was trying to figure out how to do it. I YouTubed it and there's nothing on there that I'm imagining, so hopefully this will be like a first sort of thing. I think it'll be really cool to play around with. Not something that you're gonna put in your pocket and walk around with outside, but like something in your house maybe you'll play with while you're watching TV or on the phone with somebody or something like that. It's just, I have an idea in my head, and the only thing I couldn't figure out was how to start it. I need a base. I need like a block of wood, and I don't have a saw, and that's where the challenge comes. But after going to hobbylobby.com last night, I figured it out. So what I'm looking for is, what do they call it? Carving blocks. Basically, they're blocks of wood that wood carvers buy and they carve things out of, except we're not going to carve it. We're just going to take the block of wood. I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge on it to make it like shiny and like doesn't feel like wood, you know, a little smoother, I guess. And we're going to attach a whole bunch of fun stuff to it, locks and switches and whatever I can find at Lowe's and Hobby Lobby, and we're going to attach it to it, and hopefully it's the ultimate fidget toy. That's the plan for today. Should be fun. We also gotta make a couple stops. I gotta go to the bank. I gotta drop something off at somebody's house later on. So we're gonna go to some stores, come back home, start that project, and then we gotta go back out real quick just to drop something off, and then we'll finish the project. So hopefully it turns out good. Join us on this and let's have some fun. All right, girls, hair is fixed. I'm showered. We're all ready to go. So like I said, I gotta make a couple stops, but I'll show you guys when I'm in Hobby Lobby and when I'm in Lowe's and like figuring out what I'm gonna buy for this fidget toy. So let's go. Okay, here we are at our first stop. Well, it's actually second stop, but first stop with what this vlog is all about, Hobby Lobby. You ready to go find some fidgety stuff?
Yeah.
Fidgety things, and those blocks are the main important thing. If they don't have those blocks, I gotta find some kind of wood square or rectangle that would work, hopefully. So hopefully they have these little, what are they called? Carving blocks. Oh, this is, I think this is it. Is this it here? So they got little squares, and then there's these. Oh, this kind of works too. Look at these carving blocks. You found it, Soph.
Yay!
Alright, so those are like a big pack, but that's all they have. They don't have them single. So I'm just gonna get that. And now I'm gonna walk around randomly and just kind of try to find some like fidgety stuff, like random places. Alright, so before I actually put a clear coat on it, I'm gonna put some paint. I didn't even think about paint. So we got a glittery blue color. It's kind of cool, right?
My idea.
Yeah, she picked it out. It was actually her idea. It's true. Okay, they didn't have as many things as I thought they would have. Lowe's is probably the better place to go for all these fidgety things. So I only got the blocks and the paint, things that I showed you already. So yeah, we're gonna head over to Lowe's and see what they have. Okay, last stop. We are here at Lowe's. We're gonna try to find fidgety things enough to fit on those blocks. Actually, I should probably, I don't want to bring a block in with me, but I'll kind of measure it, see how long it is, maybe compare it to my phone, and like, so I know like what fits on it, I guess. Guys, this has been a harder journey than I thought. I've been in here for a while, got a handful of junk. She's got a couple things. Just one more thing I think we need, and I'm not sure. I'm just randomly walking around Lowe's, randomly. What? No, I don't need those. Thanks. I don't think she really understands like what I'm doing, what fidgety things means, but I'll show her once I build it. One more thing. Okay, so I was in Lowe's a lot longer than I planned. I don't know, at least 45 minutes, but I had a bag full of stuff. So I hope this works. But we're hungry. We're gonna go home and make lunch. Can you click in? We're gonna go home and make lunch, but we're just gonna go to McDonald's and eat on the way home. You excited about that?
Yeah.
I know you like McDonald's. Can you click in, little girl? Jeez Louise. Alright, let's go. So I'll show you guys all the things I got. I think some of the things are pretty cool. I got some buttons and some locks and like sort of things. I'll show you when we get home, and then we'll start. Actually, what we'll start with is I'll paint it and then dry it with a blow dryer and then get the Mod Podge layer on, and then I'll let that dry, and that's when we'll run out. I gotta drop something off at somebody's house, and we'll come home and start putting it together. I hope it turns out cool, man. I really do. Alright, so let me show you what I got. So this is my stuff. I got my drill up because I feel like I need different size drills now. My Dremel. We have Mod Podge. We bought the paint, so I'm actually going to start with these two things right now. I just raided my toolbox, and I actually have one of these, so I bought those. I can return that. That's good because that was like $5 or $6. And I also got a couple other things that I bought, so I may not need this because I kind of have stuff. Possibly. And then I have an idea for this. But anyway, this is what I bought. We got the blocks here. We got this like, you know, like a door chain thing. We got a doorbell. It's a button. This is like a storm door thing. A handle on one side probably. This is a pull chain. You know, those things, whatever they're called. This is like a little magnet closure. These are magnet pieces. This is a hinge. We got another little a turn lock thing. I don't know what to call these things, guys, but this is stuff that I got. This might work with the little lock. Ideas are in my head, guys. Ideas are in my head. These two go together. So yeah, alright. So I'm going to start with painting it and then Mod Podging a piece of wood. Actually, I'm going to figure out like generally where I kind of want things and kind of go from there. Okay, so what I did in that step was basically, well, the main thing was I kind of just, that was like a sanding tool. I kind of just went along the edge just so that they're not like sharp, you know, not that it was sharp, it was gonna hurt you, but just to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. It feels nice, I guess, I don't know. But I also took it along these two edges because they were a little rougher, you know, it's like, you know, the part of the wood where it's rough. I could have just did it with sandpaper. I don't have sandpaper, so I just used that. Whatever, this is not gonna be a perfect project. But yeah, I think I bought way too many things. A couple things will be returned, and I had some stuff, but I'm gonna try to pick the coolest stuff to put on here. I was thinking this thing was bigger when I was shopping for it, but it's not. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, next I'm gonna actually do one of the fidget things, because one of the fidget things, this will be sticking out of it. And this will be the perfect thing to hold while I'm painting it. So I think I'm gonna get this one into it. Alright, so this is me just kind of going through all the stuff that I have, trying to figure out what is going where. So we're gonna have this little lock thing on two sides because it's so large. I think we're gonna use most of the stuff. It'd be just a few things that I'll have to return. It doesn't fit on here, but that's okay because they're kind of lame. So we'll try to pick the coolest things to put onto this. So, like I said before, I'm gonna start with this one. I was just trying to figure out the layout of everything and see exactly where this goes. Now I'm gonna drill a hole up to here, pop this in there, and then, yeah, that'll be the first part. And then I'll paint it. At least I'll have a handle. That's called sawdust. Sawdust. Let's see if this fits in here. I want it to be a little snug, so that might actually be good. So I'll saw that in as far as I made the hole, and that'll be our first thing. Our nuts. I'm gonna just hand crank this just a little bit, just to make sure, get it straight. I don't want to mess anything up. Oh, I think this is gonna be perfect. So I wanted it to be snug, obviously. Yeah, perfect. Drill the rest. No problemo. And we got some nuts on there to fidget around with, play with. And like I said, it's a good handle for when I paint it. So I'm over here doing this, and Sophia is, oh, you knocked it over. Sophia is balancing nuts on top of each other.
Yeah, and it actually spun without any falling off.
Oh, and you spun it too?
Yeah.
Oh man, the tricks you got, man. Alright, thanks So for the paint brushes. I think I'm gonna use, I think this is probably good to paint it.
You could use all of it if you want.
I can?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sweetie little girl. Thanks for that. Got some blue paint here. Let's paint it up. Okay, so after blow drying it for a while, we got 3 coats on here. I didn't want to put that many coats just because it's going to take that much longer to dry, but it needed it. It was like, it's not the best paint, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'm not even using it for the right thing, I don't know. But I got the wood covered, it's covered, and I just want to put one more coat, but of Mod Podge, just to give it a nice layer, clear coat on it. So I got the bolt thing that I put in there connected to a wire so that I could just hang it from here to dry for probably like an hour. I'll blow dry it till it's dry, and then I'll let it like sit a little bit longer before I continue this project. Okay, I got it hanging here just for a little bit. It's dry enough to touch. I'll restart the project in maybe like a half an hour. Let me get a couple things done around the house. Sophia got inspired and she is now painting. What are you painting? Those little the little ceramic discs, and then you can put them, make them like a necklace. And then she wanted to paint a piece of wood, and we have plenty of these pieces, obviously, because we just bought a whole pack. So have fun, little girl. Okay, so I got the first fidget thing on. This is the thing that I really imagined. Like, the only thing I really had in my head before I actually went to the store was this thing. It's just one of those locks with the chains, and you can just put it on. You can hang it off the side and just kind of fidget around with it. This is the thing that I like really pictured in my head. But that's the first thing. It takes 2 sides, it's so big. Alright, so we got 3 things on there so far. What is this? Ooh, another fidget. Ooh, yeah, getting there. Alright, we got one more fidgeter thing on here. Pretty satisfying, actually. The sound of it is awesome. Ding dong! So this here is a doorbell. Ooh, that's satisfying too. So that's gonna go right here. Let's screw that in.
I still got a bunch more paint.
Yeah?
Yeah, so you know what?
What's that?
I'm gonna paint something else. So we got all this paint, all this paint, all this paint, all this paint.
Yeah, what are you gonna paint?
What?
Yeah, I'll be your partner. Yeah. She's pretending she's at work right now. Why isn't this a Phillips head? Oh, that's annoying. Yeah. Ah. Come on there, come on there. Oh, a little bit more, a little bit more. Ah, yay. Guys, this is actually turning out to be a lot better than I thought, and I thought I had high expectations for this too. I'm excited to play around with this thing. Okay, so this thing here is something that storm doors latch into. You may know what this is, but how satisfying is that? Listen to that sound. Oh yeah. Let that dry a little bit. So I think this is going to be the last component to this thing, and then we are pretty much done. And then I'll show you guys the entire finished product. I can't believe how awesome this thing came out. Oh my gosh, like seriously. This is awesome, I love it. Okay, there's the aftermath. I got a whole bunch of mess here. A huge mess to put away. Look at all this stuff. Sophia's still painting. Yeah, and this thing is complete. So I will show you guys in the next clip. I'm actually going to use my toy camera because it focuses better for close-up. And yeah, wanna come check it out with me?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys, we got it. I'm done. I'm happy with how it turned out. It's even got a little handle. So let me show you every aspect to it. It was actually pretty easy to make. You're just screwing things in. I drilled a couple things to make it easier. I had a drill to make it easier, and that was really it. So let's start with the first and the obvious. We got the door chain lock, like you know, on like front doors, and it just slides on and off. You could fidget around with the chain if you want, you know, put it in a knot or whatever. You can hang it off the side where the actual chain is coming from.
That's hurting my ears.
Oh, did I hit you?
No.
Oh, it's loud?
It's hurting my ears.
Oh, I'm sorry, princess. And then when you put it in there, it actually acts as like a little handle, which is actually kind of cool. All right, next side, we got a doorbell. If you want to hear that. A little satisfying. And then we have part of something else. It was like a magnet drawer latch sort of thing. I glued the bottom part down so that it's just kind of the magnet and a metal piece here. A little satisfying. It's kind of cool. There is the next side. There's actually another thing, a magnet. It's a little bit cooler, a little bit bigger. This metal piece has a little ridge on the bottom, so it doesn't sit flush. So you could actually kind of do this. You could lift it up, play around with that, twist it around if you want. This is the first piece that I put on. We got some nuts on here. Just fun things to fidget around with. And alright, let's go move on to the next side. Alright, so we have a little lock on here. Fidget around with that. This is a little hook thing. I think you hook it into like a lock. I think it's like a little latch or something like that. But whatever, it's just a little thing hanging off the side here. This is the storm door. This is a thing where storm doors like click into. If you have a storm door, go look. This is on the frame. Satisfying. Listen to that. It's metal, so it has a cool sound. And we got one more side, right? We have a little knob thing here. And last but not least, my favorite thing right here.
Could I try that?
Yeah, here, pull it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A homemade ultimate fidget toy. It's really cool. I will definitely be fidgeting around with this thing when I'm watching a movie or something like that. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tried something like this? I think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool color. Yeah. I think it came out good. What do you think? Here, you try it. Fidget around with it. Let me know what you think about it. Oh, is that your favorite one?
Yeah.
Try the other things. Try the little, all the stuff I showed you.
This is like the thing we have on the door.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's like a door chain.
And we can do this too, right?
Yeah, you have to move it out of the way. See that little hole? Yep. Pretty cool?
Yeah.
Press the doorbell. Press the doorbell. Ding dong! So yeah, I think that turned out a lot cooler than I imagined. Like I pictured something pretty much just like this in my head, but I was kind of thinking like, oh, I'm gonna put this together and this thing is gonna be dumb. It's not gonna be cool at all. But it turned out really cool, I think at least. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. If you have any other ideas of things I could have put instead of some other things, I love it. I will be fidgeting around with that for sure. But anyway, Liz is probably almost home. I gotta figure something out for dinner. Actually, we're probably just gonna have like tuna noodles. That was the plan, at least. Nice and easy. But first, I gotta put all this stuff away. I got all my tools out. I got all my cameras out. This one, that one, and my little GoPro there. And then there's just packages opened, things just all over the place, screws, and oh my goodness. So I'm gonna work on this. And I dropped a screw in here. Yeah, that's awesome. Guess I can't drink that. I guess I could still drink it, right? I don't want to drink the screw though. So I gotta put all this stuff away. Clean her brushes. You had fun painting? You're done painting?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take that too, and I'll wash that up, okay? Take that, oh, there you go. It's not dry yet. How about you put it on top of this and let it dry. There you go. Alright, before I put my tools away, Sophia painted one of the blocks, and she wants me to drill a hole over here because she wants it to be like a piggy bank for her babies. I mean, it's not gonna work, and she knows that, but I'm just gonna drill a hole. How's this hole, Soph?
That is fine.
It's perfect?
Yep.
Or just okay?
It's
Not really the shape of a coin, but
perfect.
it'll work, right? Here you go. Have fun. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for this video. We're gonna make, like I said, tuna noodles. It's just pasta, a little bit of mayo, some tuna. You mix it together, and that's tuna noodles. So that's gonna be dinner, nice and easy. I'm still cleaning up. I'm almost done. I just gotta put the stuff actually away, clean up all the garbage. Hopefully you guys liked that fidget toy. I'm pretty happy with it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you have any other cool ideas of things that we can make together, that would be awesome. Let me know in the comments down below. But we're gonna end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit subscribe and hit that bell so that you get notified for every single video that we put out. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you tomorrow. Wanna say bye?
Bye, guys.
Bye guys. Have a great night.